Tuombe. Ewe Mwenyezi Mungu ambaye kwa hekima na wema wako umeteua nyadhifa za viongozi mabwana kwa ustawi wa jamii na utawala wa haki wa wanadamu, tukusihi tutazame kwa neema nyingi sisi watumishi wako ambao umeridhia kututetea tutekeleze shughuli muhimu za jamhuri yetu. Tunakuomba uteremshie baraka zako sisi tulokufunika hapa na utujalie tuyatende na kufikiria mambo yote tutakayofikishwa mbele yetu kwa njia ya haki na uaminifu, ili utukufu na sifa zako ziendelezwe na ili kustawisha amani, ufanisi na heri ya nchi yetu na wale ambao wajezao umezikabidhi mikononi mwetu. Amin. Clerk, next order.
Order number 2, convocation by the chair.
Honorable members, allow me issue a communication from the chair as relates to the state of the county address by His Excellency the Governor, Dr. Julius Malombe, Governor Kitui County. Your Excellency, Dr. Julius Malombe, Governor Kitui County. Your Excellency, Augustine Wambua Kanani, Deputy Governor, Kitui County. Members of the Executive Assemblies of Kitui, the Acting County Secretary, the County Executive Committee members present, Chief Officers, members of the Judiciary, and I will recognize them by name, those who are present. And kindly, if I recognize you, if you don't mind, you can raise up and wave, if you don't mind, kindly. We have with us Honorable Justice Limo, the Presiding Judge, Kitui Law Courts. Thank you, Justice Limo. We also have with us Honorable Lady Justice Kemani, Judge ELC Kitui Law Courts. Thank you, your leadership. We also have with us Honorable David Mburu, SPM Kitui Law Courts. Thank you. We also have with us Honorable Elizabeth Karani, Deputy Registrar Kitui Law Courts. Thank you. We have members of LSK led by Senior J.K. Mwalimu, Mwalimu on the right. When lawyers present. Thank you. Members of the clergy, we have with us Bishop Mune Nzoka, SCK Kitui. Thank you, Bishop. We also have with us Bishop Joseph Nganda, Evangelical Alliance of Kenya. Thank you, Bishop. We have with us Bishop Peter Mangangi, Holy Ghost Salvation Church. Thank you, Bishop. We also have with us Dr. Rafael Zoko Kutuba, Archbishop, Good News Church of Africa. Thank you, as Bishop. We also have with us Pastor Henry Ndeli Zoka. Thank you, Pastor. We acknowledge you. Any member of the clergy present, please, for information, please stand up and wave. I think that is all. Also want to recognize the county security team led by the new county commissioner, Mr. Kipchumba Ruto. Kindly wave. Thank you very much, County Commissioner. We also have with us Madam Lea Kidei Butu, County Police Commander. Thank you, Madam Lea Kidei. We also have with us Samuel Bet, CCIO. Thank you, Bwana Bet. We have David Kitulo, County National Intelligence Service Officer. Thank you. Any other member of the County Security Committee who have not mentioned? Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. And all the other guests, Your Excellency, in fact, I took an opportunity to invite all your CCMs personally. I also invited all the chief officers. I also invited the members of the County Public Service Board. Let me start with the CCM. CCMs present, please. You may wave. CCMs present. Thank you very much. CCMs present by the Council. Please, Council. I can see you. You can raise up and wave. Chief officers present. The chief officers present. Thank you very much. I think almost 90% of them are here. The chair, County Public Service Board, and the board members. Thank you very much. I also invited the members of the task force. I don't know where they are. I saw Mutweke somewhere. I can see them. Thank you very much. We also invited our two municipal managers. We have Job Muisio and Alex. Thank you very much. Allow me also to recognize our two external board members, Robin Zambi Joseph. Please rise up and wave. Mr. Wilson Mwange, Mr. Oka, external board member. Thank you very much. And everybody else whom we invited. Thank you very much for honoring our invite and for coming to be with us as we host our government. To explain the government, allow me to issue this short communication before I invite you, because today is your day. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this sitting of the third session of this assembly. You all reckon that this day is indeed of great importance to us. Today's sitting is informed by the Kitui County Assembly Study Order number 18, which says that the governor shall address a special sitting of the assembly once every year and may address the assembly at any other time within the convenience of the county assembly. Your Excellency, this assembly eagerly anticipates your address, marking the second of such occasion since the inception of this third assembly. Your willingness to engage with us underscores the pivotal role this assembly plays in your agenda of the Kitui Promise, and that you are ready to continue working with us in order to realize the gains of devolution. We are indeed honored to host you once again. Your Excellency, being approximately a year and a half since the inception of your administration, it is an opportune time to reflect on the direction, progress, challenges, and achievements we have collectively encountered. County Assembly of Kitui, like other assemblies across the Republic, has not been devoid of its own experiences so far. We have encountered numerous challenges, for instance, lack of proper facilities and structures, inadequate office space for committees and employees, and inadequate funds. Your government will be held accountable for its commitment to implementing the Constitution and other policies, including the Kitui County Integrated Development Plan 2022-2027, which serves as the blueprint for sustainable development. The Assembly stands ready to support the effective implementation of these policies and plans. My clear call for the Executive and the Assembly to continue collaborating and being the glue that holds the great people of Kitui together, to constantly work on long-term cohesion, and to see that the marginalized and the poorest of the poor in our society can see hope in our governance. Your Excellency, I want to assure you that this County Assembly shall continue working together with you in mutual respect and cooperation with the County Executive. We trust that your government will continue to accord the necessary support to the County Assembly, and I assure you we will do the same without compromising on our roles. The Assembly appreciates the support you have extended to our legislative work, including the assent to the budget appropriations bills. We are committed to finalizing the pending matters such as the Kitui County River Basins, Sand Utilization Policy and Bill 2023, and I urge the relevant committees to expedite their consideration of these legislations for tabling in the Assembly as discussed and agreed during our joint engagement in Mutomo as from 6th to 8th February 2024. Your Excellency, I appeal for your support in addressing critical infrastructure needs of the Assembly. As earlier mentioned, the Assembly lacks adequate facilities and structures which are key in aiding the realization of our mandate. I call upon your support and cooperation in achieving this. And Your Excellency, allow me to talk of the script and also say that this day, being actually what many people call Valentine's Day, and is the day which you chose to come and address the county government of Kitui, is symbolic that you love the people of Kitui County who overwhelmingly voted for you. And also the same people overwhelmingly voted for the MCAs whom we have here. So we are grateful that you chose this day to come and address our people. The honorable members are very happy to host you, as you have seen since when you arrived. And I am sure, Your Excellency, your time in this assembly precincts will be of value to our people. Allow me, Your Excellency, to recognize the assembly leadership who will say a word on behalf of the other members of the county assembly to welcome you. I will start with the Honorable Minority Leader, Honorable Majority Leader, and then we proceed. So 1 minute or two at most. Welcome His Excellency the Governor and also our invited guest, Honorable Alex Nganga.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, my colleague members, Your Excellency, the Governor of Kitui County, your accompanying members of the County Executive,
the Speaker's invited guests. My name is Honorable Alex Nganga,
MCA representing Miambani Ward here in Kitui County, and also the Minority Leader of the County Assembly, in other words, the leader of the alternative government. Your Excellency, I won't say much because today is your day and we cannot anticipate, speculate. It is your day. We are ready to listen to you, not only as the people's representatives, but also the great people of Kitui County who elected you, have faith in you, and they have continued to trust you. Honorable Speaker, let me just leave it at that you are welcome, Your Excellency, to this county assembly. You have got an history with this magnificent chamber. Indeed, it was your first big project in terms of infrastructure, housing infrastructure in Kitui County Assembly. You remember the chamber was done when you were the governor, and it still remains the most beautiful, magnificent of all the 47 county assembly chambers. Your Excellency, welcome to address your people. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Minority Leader. Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity. Your Excellency, the Governor Kitui County, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, members of the clergy and all the invited guests. My name is Alson Maluki. I'm here representing the great people of Migwani, and I am the Majority Leader, Kitui County Assembly. Honorable Speaker, it is my noble duty to welcome our Governor to the County Assembly of Kitui on behalf of my colleagues. The people of Kitui have witnessed what you have done, and today is a great day, and I know their ears are wide open to listen the plans you have for them. It is my noble duty to welcome you to address the great people of Kitui who overwhelmingly elected you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Majority Leader. We will also request our Deputy Speaker to join two colleagues welcoming the Governor and our guests. Deputy Speaker, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir. My name is Chris Zilunzioka, representing the great people of Changuidia West.
And also the Deputy Speaker of the County Assembly.
Your Excellency, I don't have much to say. Mine is to welcome you. You are the CEO of the county government of Kitui, which is comprised of the executive and the county assembly. Today is an historical day because I know the whole of Kitui County is at standstill as people are eagerly waiting to hear from you, to hear what has been done, what is being done, and what will be done. So, Your Excellency, karibu sana as you address your people, the people of Kitui County. Welcome.
Thank you very much, members. I know you are eager to listen to our governor. Governor, allow me, I had actually forgotten to introduce our deputy governor. Deputy governor, please stand and wave. That is our deputy governor, His Excellency Augustine Wambua Kanani. Thank you, Your Excellency, for also joining us. I sort of forgotten to mention some few friends who are my competitors in the speakership. We have Honorable Kialomoli, Dr. Kialomoli, who is the patron of our Southern clan. You can see he's fully, the county commissioner was saying that he's like a king, King Mswati. Thank you, Kialomoli. I think I saw the former immediate MCF of Kanyangiwat. I think I saw him. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Gatola is here. Yeah, so thank you very much, all of us and members of the public who I'm sure are also with us, those following in the social media. I know we are live in Aviani FM and several other media houses because this is a very great day for the people of Kitui County. So, Your Excellency, without much ado, allow me, honorable members, to welcome our governor, His Excellency Dr. Julius MALOMBE, to address the County Assembly. Your Excellency, karibu sana. Allow me, Your Excellency, just please, there's some protocol. I can see clerk is... Thank you very much, clerk, for that. Sorry for that confusion. I think we have to follow these colonial protocols. So, clerk, next order.
Order number 3. Governor's address on the state of the county.
Thank you, Your Excellency. You may now address the county government of Kitui and the people of Kitui County. Thank you, sir. Welcome.
The Speaker of the County Assembly of Kitui, honorable members of the County Assembly, the great people of Kitui, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am this afternoon grateful for the opportunity to deliver the State of the County address to the great people of Kitui, from the Kitui County Assembly. My address will focus on 3 areas. Firstly, a recap on the state of the county when we took over after our election in August 2022. Secondly, I will outline the key achievements of my government since I assumed office in August 2022 to date, and this development achieved underscores the priorities that we undertook to deliver in our election manifesto, which we refer as the Kitui Promise, as well as the Kitui County Integrated Development Plan, CIDP 2023 to 2027. Finally, I will briefly state what we plan to accomplish going forward and conclude with a rallying call for us all to keep our eyes on the ball. Honorable Speaker and honorable members, when I addressed this August House on 11th October 2022 during the opening of the 3rd Kitui County Assembly, I observed that the great people of Kitui were looking upon us to offer solutions to the myriad of challenges that they faced. Our people held great expectations that we, their leaders, would rejuvenate their hopes and aspirations by inspiring development and progress. I express confidence that the two arms of the county government of Kitui, that is the county assembly and the county executive, would cultivate a mutual working relationship that would result in concerted efforts to unlock the potential of our great county. I'm glad to note that we are on the right track in our cooperation and consultations geared towards achieving our vision, which is to be a prosperous county with vibrant rural and urban economies whose people enjoy high quality of life, as well as our mission, which is to provide effective county services and an enabling environment for inclusive and sustainable socioeconomic development and improved livelihoods for all. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, in this regard, I am reminded of the words of Warren G. Bennis, an American scholar who once said, "Leadership is a capacity to translate vision into reality." Mr. Speaker and honorable members, we inherited a county whose people had apparently lost hope on the contribution of the county government to their socio-economic needs. The people complained of inequitable development, food insecurity, lack of access to clean and safe water, a failing healthcare system where drugs and other commodities were unavailable, access to industrial oxygen to inefficient was not assured, and indifference to educational issues affecting our children. Other complaints involved rural roads that were hardly graded or maintained, main urban areas with no streets and security lighting, market spaces that were rarely cleaned, a county where youth sports and ICT were almost forgotten, environmental degradation occasioned by unsustainable sand harvesting and deforestation, and lack of policy frameworks for the conservation and utilization of the county's natural and mineral resources. Further, the people raised concern about a moribund county economy where money was not circulating, suppliers and contractors were not being paid on time, and lack of a collaborative national and county government framework to address insecurity, particularly the ones bordering some of our neighboring counties. The border transport sector was neglected and was characterized by lack of operators' database. They did not have a cooperative empowerment framework, and they lacked training on road safety. Some did not have licenses as well as protective gear. Moreover, many local contractors lacked exposure in the use of FMS, e-tendering, as well as project and financial management, and lost competitive tenders to non-locals as a result. The annual Kitui Agricultural Show and Trade Fair had collapsed for 5 years since 2017, denying the residents the opportunity to learn about the best agricultural practices and business linkages. The county also lacked clear plans for promoting tourism and hospitality, resulting in unexplored tourism opportunities. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, we inherited 8 literally insolvent county investment entities, namely the Kitui County Texas Center or Kikotex in Sugila, Mtoma Mwingi, Kitui Stone Crusher at Kwakilui, Niacha Kwabonza Ward, the Kitui County Youth Development Centers in Manyonyone and Kanyonyo, as they were called, Kitui Leather Industry in Manyonyone within Township Ward, Kitui Pharma Industries in Kitui County Referral Store, Kitui Food Industries at ATC and Kitui County Empowerment Fund, as well as the Kitui Livestock Carrier Trucks. For example, the report, just to emphasize Why talk of insolvency or literal insolvency? The report of the Auditor General on key contexts for the year ending June 2022 indicated an operating loss of 90,902,130. The Auditor General concluded, and I quote, "In the circumstances, going concern of the sender is in doubt." Those are the words of the Auditor General, not mine. In addition, low morale and lack of motivation were prevalent among the county staff due to delayed payments of salaries and work-related allowances, lack of promotions and job stagnation. ECD teachers who served on casual and temporary terms of service were also part of what we had to address. Insufficient staff training and capacity building, inadequate office space, working tools and equipment. There were no performance management framework and set performance targets for ministries and for officers, resulting in a scenario where assessment of achievements could not be evaluated objectively. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, during my inauguration speech on August 25, 2022, at Ithokwech Showgrounds, I committed to undertake initiatives that would adopt to salvage the situation. These include, but not limited to, revamping the healthcare system, enhancing accountable revenue generation, responsible planning, budgeting, and expenditure, equitable development across the county, rationalization of staff with a view to reducing the unsustainably huge wage bill, inculcating efficiency through institutionalizing performance contracting, as well as a culture of integrity and zero tolerance to corruption in service delivery. Prompt repayment to contracted services and works, and forging strategic partnership with the national government and development partners, as well as conducting structured and meaningful public participation to get and infuse our people's perspectives in our development projects and programs. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, today I can affirm that the 16-month period we have been in office, because we are also part of the things we have delivered to our people, we have made remarkable progress in achieving the life-transforming initiatives as outlined in the 16 sector development priorities known as Kitui Promise. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, allow me now to present an overview of the key achievements that have been realized for the period we have been in office. Mr. Speaker, when I assumed office, I appointed 4 committees to carry out various tasks and advise the county government accordingly. These committees were the Kitui County Pending Bills Committee 2022, the Kitui County Human Resource Audit and Rationalization Committee 2022, the Kitui County Motor Vehicles Plant and Equipment Committee 2022, and the Kitui County Sand Harvesting and Management Task Force 2023. The Kitui County Pending Bills Review Committee 2022 was established to advise and guide the county government on the settlement of genuine pending bills, while the Kitui County Human Resource Audit and Rationalization Committee 2022 was to carry out an audit of the current human resource status, or the then human resource status, and advise on the optimal staffing levels for permanent, contractual, and casual staff. The Kitui County Government Motor Vehicles Plant and Evaluation Committee on the other hand, was to establish the county government's current number and location of motor vehicles, plant and equipment in the county ministries and departments, and to advise on their mechanical conditions, their serviceability, and those the county government should dispose in line with the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015. Finally, the Kitui County Sand Harvesting and Management Task Force 2023 was to review and evaluate the current sand harvesting and management practices, including public participation, transportation, revenue collection, and the environmental matters, and to develop drafts for both the Kitui County Sand Harvesting Management Policy and BIG. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, with the world facing adverse effects of climate change, food and nutrition security remains a key challenge to many of our people. Cognizant of the fact that Kitui is an arid and semi-arid county, we have initiated mitigation strategies and initiatives in the agricultural sector to address food and nutrition security. Agriculture generates 87% of our rural household incomes, and we have indicated the source of that statement. In our efforts to support agriculture, the county government has facilitated 84,137 smallholder farmers across the 40 wards, with 168.3 metric tons of assorted certified drought-tolerant crops, with an estimated yield of 14,400 metric tons. And we have also supported 524 livestock farmers in all the 40 wards, with 3.23 metric tons of assorted certified pasture seeds to improve livestock feeds, and vaccinated, and we have also vaccinated 186,298 animals, benefiting 16,774 farmers across the 40 wards. Additionally, we have supported 2,261 horticultural farmers across the county with 0.35 metric tons of assorted certified seeds, with an estimated yield of 912 metric tons for increased production. In furthering our commitment to disseminate appropriate agricultural technologies to our farmers, we have successfully reached 214,055 farmers with various messages on the information and tools they need to improve food production. Because food can be grown by farmers, the county itself cannot produce food for its people directly. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, in a collaboration with the national government, we carried out a comprehensive farmer profiling in the county and generated a database of 229,076 farmers in all the 40 wards, provision of enhanced extension services, and various forms of support. Further, the county government developed irrigation infrastructure for 9 micro-irrigation schemes in collaboration with the small irrigation value addition projects in 4 wards, that is Kaui, Gutani, Chomedana, and Motonguni, benefiting 460 farmers to increase food production. 3 sustainable land management sites were also developed in Itulu in machinery and 18 farm tractors, to provide subsidized plowing subsidy to 646 farmers across the county. A total of 1,148.3 acres were plowed during the last rain season. We also collaborated with the national government to provide value addition equipment, including 4 seed mixers, 14 threshers, and 3 green ground cleaning and destoning machines to 1,611 farmers in 17 wards. And these are Changiria West, Mutunguni, Butani, Waita, Mutromo, Kibwea, Mudha, Ikudha, Endau, Malalani, Chuluni, Yatra kwa Bonza, kwa Mutrongaga, Mulacho, Medana, Kiuma, Chedani, Mumoni, Chuso, Zombe, Mutika, and Mui. Networking that spurs development in agriculture trade. July 2023, after a 5-year hiatus, the fair attracted over 70 exhibitors, and over that 1,000 show goers attended the summit. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, water remains a scarce resource in Kitui County. Our ultimate goal is to ensure accessibility to adequate, safe and clean water to all Kitui residents within a distance of 2 kilometers or 45 minutes turnaround. Under the water sector, the county government has undertaken, which is referred to as Kamuti Mutromo Main Gravity Line, also rehabilitating the Mutromo Siunguni Kandai Human Zeke Makongoni return line, the Mutromo Ikudha line, and the Mutromo Mudha line. It has also entailed installation of valves and construction of water kiosks to serve over 120,000 people in the areas we have mentioned. We have also constructed the Mwitasiano kwa Kilui Matulani kwa Kilia Samuel water supply in Yatakwa Bonza ward that is serving an estimated 12,000 people. In addition, we have extended a total of 97 kilometers of water pipelines across the county, including the Ioni water pipeline in Sekuru Ward, Luanduluni 1 Kisiuni water pipeline in Boachamatu Ward, Zombe water pipeline in Zombe Kwamwitika Ward, the Watia Boho pipeline in Kanzi Kusimisi Ward, Kisasi water pipeline in Kisasi Ward, and the Kisayani Manyenyoni water pipeline in Township Ward to serve over 30,000 people. The county government, Mr. Speaker, has rehabilitated 43 boreholes. These include Ikusia in Waita Ward, Musavani in Sikuru Ward, Vitani in Ichome Dana Ward, Iloi in Changwidia West Ward, Kabati in Kaui Ward, Kabo in Kanyangi Ward, Butu in Kanzi Kusimisi Ward, Kairumbu in Kiomo Chedani Ward, Kalamba in Mudha Ward, Lundi in Mui Ward, Gomano in Zombe Mwitika Ward, Kanzinoa in Mumoni Ward, Wangwiu in Mui Ward, Miambani in Miambani Ward, Koliani B in Kiomo Chedani Ward, Chambo in Migwani Ward, Mubida in Yata Kwabonza Ward, Kasangu in Boachamatu Ward, and Kilonzo in Zambani Ward, all in all increasing water accessibility to an estimated 20,000 people. We have also drilled 2 boreholes in Waita Secondary School and Idhoko Showground, and solarized Kwasendi borehole in Kisasi Ward, serving an estimated 2,000 people. In our continued effort to increase access to water for domestic use, livestock and irrigated agriculture, the county government has embarked on implementation of a program that targets construction of 2,400 sand dams across the county. Last financial year, we constructed an additional 120 sand dams across the 40 wards and 10 on farm ponds in Chuluni, Boachamatu, Yatakwabonza, Kibo, Mwingi Central, and the Kedumula Kwa Mutonga wards. Additionally, 8 other dams have been distilled at Kwa Kameta in Champilia West Ward, Kakea in Ikibo Ward, and Kwa Mbiti in Chuzo Ward, among others, serving over 10,000 people. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, a healthy population is a productive population. According to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, healthy is goal number 3. Similarly, the county government of Kitui has prioritized health as one of the key pillars in our development agenda, focusing on promoting, preventive, curative, and rehabilitative healthcare services to the people of Kitui. In the health sector, Mr. Speaker, we have reinstated, trained, and commissioned 2,470 community health promoters or CHPs to provide promotive and preventive healthcare services to our people. We have established and commissioned the Pangisile Mushali Cancer Center and the Kitui County Referral Hospital, bringing services closer to the people of Kitui who previously sought cancer services outside the county. To reduce maternal and child mortality cases, we have completed and renovated stored maternity units in various health facilities such as JULIUS County Hospital, Ikanga, Guni, and Malalani health centers. We also established 3 newborn units at Ikanga, Ikuda, and Sikuru sub-county hospitals, increasing the number to 7. This has reduced infant mortality rates from 47 to 21 per 1,000 live births. We operationalized Mutomo sub-county hospitals maternal and child health unit to serve 12,549 people and constructed 2 wards, a female and male ward in Yata Health Center in Yata Pavonza Ward to enhance curative healthcare services. In order to offer affordable and reliable diagnostic services to our people, we reinstated the computed tomography CT scan services at the Kitui County Referral Hospital, which had remained in operational for almost more than a year. To improve the supply of oxygen in our facilities, Mr. Speaker, in partnership with USAID, we installed and commissioned an oxygen plant, including 300 gas cylinders at the Mwingi Level 4 store, serving 58,493 people within Mwingi and the adjoining areas. We have installed oxygen piping in essential sections at the Kitui County Referral Hospital to serve 67,242. The essential sections there refer to wards. At the Kitui County Referral Hospital, we have operationalized 2 intensive care unit ICU beds and the eye dependence unit HDU bed for critical care services, and fully operationalized a new outpatient block to decongest the whole block, thus increasing efficiency in service delivery at the county referral hospital. To ensure uninterrupted provision of healthcare services in our hospitals, regular restocking of pharmaceuticals and non-pharmaceuticals has been enhanced through timely procurement and supply of medical commodities. The county government has also repaired and operationalized 8 ambulances and 2 utility vehicles to effectively respond to emergency cases and save lives. The orthopedic department at the Kitui County Referral Hospital made and availed to patients 236 orthopedic assistive devices, which include shoes raising, crutches, knee hang or foot orthosis, and walking frames. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, on education, we remain faithful to our clarion call, Kisomo no Chop, An educated society is an empowered society. At the advent of devolution, pre-primary education and vocational training were developed. Pursuant to this mandate, the county government of Kitui has designed projects and programs tailored towards promoting early childhood development education or ECD and vocational skills development targeting mainly our youth. In this regard, the county government has employed and converted into permanent apprenticeship terms 1,688 ECD teachers, boosting their morale, improving their livelihoods, and spurring re-energizing rural economies through the expenditure of their enhanced incomes within their localities. At this juncture, I take this opportunity to thank you, honorable members, for approving the budget, the supplementary budget that enabled us to undertake this noble initiative with effect from February 2023. To provide a conducive learning environment, we have constructed 85 ECD classrooms across the county. Just to mention a few, in the Mingi North sub-county, we constructed ECD classrooms in Katumbi, Mangu, Katama, Gubiu, and Travi primary schools. In the Mingi Central sub-county, we constructed ECD classes at Kai, Chandoa, Kibusia, Kibyuni, and the ECD classrooms. In the Mingi West sub-county, we constructed Kairungu, Chome, Madiani, Ilalambu, and the Kabuoni primary schools. We constructed ECD classrooms there. We also constructed the ECD classrooms in Kwa Kaungu, AIC, Kalolo, Kiseveni, Manzi, Itumo, and the Chondoni primary schools in Kitui West sub-county. In Kitui South sub-county, my government constructed ECD classrooms in Mwamba, Yari, St. Peter's, Mwambani, and the Matikoni primary schools, among others. The Kitui Central sub-county, in Kitui Central sub-county, we constructed ECD classrooms in AC, K, Tumbu, Maviani, Bulutu, Bo, and the Kabuti in the primary schools. We have also constructed ECD classrooms in Kitama, Chenze, Bananga, Masoka, and the Ulungu primary schools in Kitui Rural Sub-County. Further, we constructed ECD classrooms in Kiongwe and Kalalani primary schools in Kitui Southeast, among others. The county government also provided teaching and learning materials to the various ECD centers. Mr. Speaker, we further established a new vocational training center at Mwakini, Katolia, Iniata, Kwabwanza Ward, and completed the Stored Information Communication Technology ICT workshop at Mutompuni VTC, as well as the twin workshop and toilet blocks at Show VTC in Endau Malalani Ward. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, I now turn to our urban development interventions. Mr. Speaker, urban areas have always been centers of development and growth, often leading a nation into progress. Urbanization in Kitui is an onward or upward trajectory as people continue to migrate to our fast-growing urban centers in search of business and employment opportunities, resulting to growth in urban population. This in turn leading to changing land use, economic activity, and culture. Effective urban planning, therefore, ensures these opportunities are created and catered for in our towns and creates a brighter future, a healthier and conducive environment for the communities who live in them. To ensure sustainable urban development in our towns, the county government has upgraded to bitumen standards the 500-meter St. Ursula to Ngutu Girls High School with local Showground Road and constructed paved walkways and stormwater drainage channels. In addition, we have constructed paved walkways and drainage channels from Catholic Church Cathedral to Maguna Supermarket and Kalundu Trading Center, from Kalundu Market entrance to Riverside Hotel within Kitui Municipality. To enhance road connectivity within our urban centers, we created the 2.2 kilometer agricultural mechanization services or MS Southeastern Kenya University Manyanyoni Majengo Road in Kitui Municipality and Beth El Academy Kando management in Kitui and Mingi municipalities. We procured a skip loader, a dump truck, 6 fabricated skip bins, and constructed a perimeter wall around the Mwingi town dump sites. The county government has also drilled and equipped Mwingi slaughter borehole, serving the abattoir and surrounding community. Further, to enhance security and spur a 24-hour economy in our county, we installed, repaired, and maintained street lights in Kitui and Mingi municipalities and other upcoming urban areas across the county. In particular, Mutomo, Kanyangi, Kabati, Nuo, Tulia, Ikuda, Chuso, and Kakonko, among others. In addition, Mr. Speaker, for appropriate urban planning, we prepared and verified 8 market layouts for Kanziku, Mutitu Kaliku, Mutunguni, Kisasi, Waitan, Zambani, Jangwilia West, and Jomedhan. Moreover, the county government facilitated land adjudication in preparation for titling of Mokini settlement schemes in Yatapawanda ward targeting more than 2,000 people. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, let me now share our road network innovations. Mr. Speaker, roads are prime communication links between all economic sectors. Indeed, roads account for over 80% of Kenya's total passenger and freight transportation. An efficient transport system reduces logistics and trade costs, promotes competitiveness and integration, and generates socioeconomic growth and spatial development. To improve our road network, my government has created a total of 1,311 kilometers of roads, including Kasemu Sosia Road in Momoni Ward, Tananzao Kidioko River Road in Chomedana Ward, Kombo Primary Kulonji Mwanzi Yaki na Makau Kaui River through Joni Mutemwa Road in Kwa Mutonga Ward, Mutola Kwa Wewa Junction to Kilingwe Road in Miambani Ward, Miambani Kiongwe Kangu in New Road in Chuluni Ward, Bitinivo Road Junction, Kinakoni Market Road in Chamatu Ward, among others. We have also opened and widened a total of 192.6 kilometers of roads, including Karangeni, Kayengia, Dhangani Road in the Raka Ward, Membao, Bakoni, Yolomuni Road in Nali Ward, Kanyongonyo, Kangu Road in Kanyangi Ward, and Kwachenza Kithomenziani through Ngedwa River, Kunikila Primary School in Matinyani Ward, among others, and gravelled 6.8 kilometers of roads across Kitui, including Inyu Chango Junction Road, transversing Sombe Mutika Ward, Chamatu, and Chuluni wards, besides maintaining 3.8 kilometers of paved roads. Mr. Speaker, we have constructed a total of 775 meters of drifts, including the cassette drift along Kasemu Sosia Road in Mumoni Ward, Ngunga drift along Kisayani Kitui Road in Mutomo Kibwea Ward, Kidioko River drift along the Ananzao to Kidioko River Road in Chomedana Ward, Kisiyo drift along a new Katumbo Road in Chuluni Ward, Thua Drift along Kiangini, Kiwauni Road in Wachamatu Ward, and Thua River Drift along River Thua Kabubu Mutula Road in Miambani Ward. In addition, we have built a total of 3,151 meters of concrete slabs along Mutula Kilingile Road in Miambani Ward, Kamaembe Mukungo Itiko Road in Mutitu Kaliku, and Tuloni Wards, and at Museve Shrine along Kitui Museve Miambani Road, among others. To improve road drainage, we have also constructed a total of 1,938 meters of culverts across the county. Mr. Speaker, to enhance the skills and capacity of our contractors in public procurement processes and to give them a competitive aid in tendering and contract management, the county government of Kitui collaborated with the National Construction Authority or NCA to train and capacity build 4,000 contractors from all the 40 wards. And I wish to thank the County Assembly for approving the supplementary budget which you prepared to enable us to do this. The county government also repaired and operationalized road machinery including 4 graders, 3 tippers, a backhoe loader, a bulldozer, a shovel, and 8 vehicles to enhance in-house road grading and opening. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, employing over 20,000 youth in Kitui, the border sector is one of the fastest growing sectors in the county. The county government has rolled out programs aimed at streamlining and strengthening the sector through formation of proper regulations and the capacity building frameworks in order to harness its huge potential for the benefit of residents. We have mapped border operators and sensitized them on road safety and the need to form at least one savings and credit society or circle in each of the 40 wards. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, let me now turn to trade. Trade and investments are powerful agents that drive economic growth and reduce poverty. To spark Kitui's economic growth and to operationalize the county's 6 economic and investment zones, we have undertaken various initiatives geared towards guaranteeing traders and investors an enabling business environment. Some of these initiatives include the reinstatement of the Kitui Agricultural Show and Trade Fair, as observed earlier, and the initiation of the review of the Kitui Vision for Economic and Social Transformation, or KIVEST 1, and the development of KIVEST 2 as a result of that review. The county government has also linked and exposed various micro, small, and medium enterprises to international and local markets through forums and events like the 3rd Kenya International Investment Conference 2023 held in Nairobi, and the Biennial Devolution Conference 2023, which was held in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County. During the Devolution Conference, for example, the Kitui stand was showcased. The Kitui stand that showcased products by 6 exhibitors facilitated by the county was ranked the 2nd best overall stand. The ranking was based on innovation, the 2023 Devolution Conference theme, interpretation, and the quality of products and services displayed. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, micro, small, and medium enterprises, or MSMEs, create jobs in rural and urban areas of the county, enabling many people to access economic opportunities they would otherwise not have. To facilitate economic growth in Kitui, the county government has continued to support MSMEs through construction of 7 market shares at Katoria, in Yatra Kwagwanza Ward, we in Mlango Ward, Kama in Chuluni, the Wananzao in Kiomeda Ward, Tibanzo in Chuzo Ward, Kalamba Moyo in Moni Ward, and the Maliku in Tessus Ward. To boost trade and promote a 24-hour economy in our county, we have installed solar security lights in various market centers across the county, such as Dilini in Mutomo Kibwe Ward, Kitoa in Kanyangi Ward, Maliku in Kasasi Ward, Siongila in Township Ward, Chandoa in Waita Ward, and Iluli in Mui Ward. Mr. Speaker, in order to empower and expose the youth in business innovations, we implemented the Plug Mtaani Vijana to Invest program in a collaboration with the national government, where 200 youths participated and 135 were shortlisted to compete. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, cooperative societies serve common interests of people for mutual benefit. They promote members' interests and their socio-economic welfare. To support formation and strengthening of cooperative societies in various sectors, we facilitated registration of 61 new cooperative societies across the county. They include, and the reason why I'm giving all these examples is so that our people don't hear a number of things which have been done and they ask from wherever they are, where is that? So that's the reason why I'm giving these examples of where things have been done. So in the case of cooperatives, the 61 they include, and I will not mention all of them, the Gishu Farmers Cooperative, Utuwema, Haidi Farmers, Madima Livestock Marketing, Visoka and Farmers, Kikopo Poultry Producer and Marketing, as well as Zomwita Farmers Cooperative Society. We also trained 9,762 cooperators on governance of cooperative societies and conducted an audit on 66 cooperative societies for compliance. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, Kitui is a potential tourist and hospitality destination in Kenya. Our county holds an assortment of tourist attractions, among them the Tsavo East National Park, South Kitui Game Reserve, the mystical Nzambani Rock, the scenic Iko Valley, Mumoni Hills, Kora National Park, and the Mutomo Reptile Park. To tap into the tourism sector's huge economic potential, we sensitized and trained 200 Kitui youth in November 2023 on tourism opportunities, including tourism circuits, hospitality, and tour guiding. This was done in collaboration with the Kenya Tourism Board, or KTB, and the Kenya Utalii College. We also solarized Kalalani Game Rangers Camp Boho in the South Kitui Game Reserve. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, women are the backbone of families and communities. The youth, on the other hand, are the future of our nation. People with disabilities are able differently. To foster an inclusive society whose women, youth, and persons with disabilities are socially, economically, and politically empowered, the county government has trained and sensitized 160 women groups, 400 youth, and 40 persons with disabilities groups on access to government procurement of opportunities for AGPO across the 8 sub-counties. To enhance sports and nurture talents, the county government of Kitui has renovated and upgraded the Kitui Stadium to increase the capacity to host 5,000 people and upgraded 6 playgrounds, including Wotu Secondary School in Kanzi Kusimisi Ward, Mukameni Primary School in Kisasi Ward, Idumula Primary School in Kuluni Ward, Yumbe Primary School in Waita Ward, and the Katuka Primary School in Momoni Ward, among others, to benefit over 15,000 youth. In addition, we have issued assorted sports equipment and kits to benefit an estimated 5,000 youth across the 40 wards. We have facilitated participation of a basketball team in the Kenya Youth Inter-County Sports Association, or CHISA in short, games. A total of 22 players participated in the CHISA games, out of which 3 were scouted for training other Kenyan academy of sports. We also trained 285 coaches and referees to increase efficiency in coaching and officiating sports of all sporting activities, and facilitated 200 athletes or sportsmen to register with the anti-doping agency to enable national and international participation in sports. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, conservation of the environment and sustainable utilization of natural resources are vital in building the resilience of our communities against the negative effects of climate change. To enhance environmental conservation, the county government has facilitated growing of 26,350 trees across the county through the Nyumba Moja Miti 20 initiative and the urban greening initiative of Duka Moja Miti 3. We have also rehabilitated riparian land through growing of 1,000 bamboo seedlings along Kalundu River in Township Ward. To conserve our river basins and to streamline sustainable harvesting of sand in our rivers, we developed the Kitui County River Basin Sand Utilization and Conservation Policy and Bill, which are before this Honorable House for consideration. Once enacted, the legislation will set out guidelines for sustainable sand utilization, emphasizing on the protection and conservation of our river basins. With regard to mining, we have conducted a geological assessment and mapping of mineral resources in Tharaka and Sikuru wards in Mingino. Assessment has unveiled substantial copper deposits within the Tharaka ward. We have further established and gazetted the Kitui County Artisanal Mining Committee in collaboration with the State Department of Mining. The committee starts with issuing artisanal mining permits for the artisanal miners operating in the county. Similarly, on matters climate change, we have developed the Kitui County Climate Change Action Plan 2023 to 2027 and established a climate change unit, the county climate change technical team, and ward climate change planning teams in all the 40 wards. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, in efforts to promote the adoption of green and renewable energy and to improve security and provide traders with a conducive business environment, the county government has installed 87 solar security lights and repaired 79 faulty solar security lights in trading and market centers across the 40 wards. We have also supplied and commissioned 11.88 kilowatt solar system for water pumping at Muinde Boho in Matinyani, serving 250 households, and installed electricity at the veterinary dispensary in Chome, Dana Ward, serving the facility and the neighboring community as well. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, information communication technology, or ICT, is a catalyst for increasing productivity, reaching global customers, and improving access to technology around the world. It has empowered marginalized communities, giving them a voice to influence the decisions that affect their enterprises and their livelihoods. To improve access to county e-government services, We have redesigned the Kitui County website to integrate the My County app application service. The applications were developed in collaboration with Safaricom PLC. Moreover, to increase mobile telephony connectivity from 83%, which was the level when we took over the reins of government, to 95%, my government collaborated with mobile network operators, including Safaricom PSC, American Tower Corporation, to install new base transmission station or BTSs and to optimize the existing ones. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, security is key for human existence. Let me start that again. Security is key for human existence. Safety and security in local communities are crucial for development as they contribute to stability, social cohesion, and the overall well-being of residents. In order to offer a long-lasting solution to the insecurity challenges along our north and eastern borders, we have collaborated with the national government in order to establish 8 police stations to enhance security patrols. And these are in Kanziku, Simisi, Muda, Chamatu, Endauma Lalani, Yu, Guni, Gomeni, and Sikuru wards. This collaboration is in line with Article 189(1)B of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 that allows the 2 levels of government to assist, support, consult, and as appropriate implement the legislation of the other level of government. Currently, 2 police stations, i.e. Mandongoi in Komeni and Konakoliti in Muda, are complete, while Tuambui, Nendau Malalani, and Imumba in Chamatu are ongoing. We have also installed security lights in various towns, market centers, and other public facilities to enhance security. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, to ensure equitable development in all the 40 wards, we have been implementing the community level infrastructure development program, or in short, CLID. So far, the county government of Kitui has undertaken 333 CLID projects cutting across various sectors such as education, roads, water, health, and security. To increase the rate of access, transition, and retention of learners from financially disadvantaged backgrounds, to improve the performance of the education sector, my government has supported 23,733 learners with the bursaries totaling 172.8 million Kenya shillings through the proposed fee support component of the proposed support program. It is important for this honorable house and the great people of Kitui to know that my government increased the program's budgetary allocation. My government, which including the county assembly, increased the program's budgetary allocation from 40 million when we were elected to 120 million last year and this year. We are also undertaking proposed infrastructural projects worth 60 million Kenya shillings. These include construction of a 2-floor administration block at Matinyani Secondary School, which admits students from all over the county and beyond, a dining hall at Tiva VTC, a 4-door pit latrine at Moi VTC, and completion of 8 stored classrooms at Iriani VTC. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, on payment of pending bills, and guided by the Public Finance Management Act, or PFM Regulations 2015 for counties, Section 41, Subsection 2, which requires that debt service payments be a first charge of the county revenue fund. The county government has paid out 901 million Kenya shillings and 46,920 out of a total of 1,431,206,7 bills approved by the Pending Bills Review Committee, which we set up in 2022. My government's committed to clear the eligible and paid bills totaling to 530,179,087 in this financial year and subsequent financial years. On resource revenue, the county government recorded an above target revenue performance after exceeding the fiscal year target of 420 million and we collected Kenya shillings 464 billion during the 2022-2023 financial year. This is the first time the county has surpassed its target since the onset of devolution. The stellar performance is a result of aggressive revenue collection and the enhancement of related strategies, including enforcement of the use of the automated county revenue collection system, staff training and retooling, performance-based contracting, and resource allocation for optimal employee performance. Kitui was ranked, Mr. Speaker, Kitui was ranked by the Office of the Controller of Budget as the best overall county nationally in achieving the highest performance in raising our own revenue at 84% beyond their target during FY 2022-2023. In fulfillment of Section 108, Subsection 1 of the County Government Act 2012, we prepared and launched the Kitui County Integrated Development Plan, or CIDP 2023 to 2027, a 5-year development blueprint capturing, which is a 5-year development blueprint capturing the aspirations and priorities of Kitui citizens, which the county government of Kitui will strive to progressively implement up to year 2027. On budget absorption, the approved county budget for the 2022-2023 financial year was 12,360,052, comprising 70% recurrent, which is 8.6 billion, and 30% development, which is 3.6 billion. Total expenditure for the year ending 30th June 2023 amounted to 10.3 billion, representing gross absorption of 84.1%, up from 82.95% in 2021-2022 financial year. And this was due to disbursement of all monthly equitable share for our county as well as other counties by the National Treasury. Concerning procurement, we have put in place mechanisms to adhere to access to government procurement opportunities, requirements by ensuring 30% of all county procurement are reserved for youth, women, and people with disabilities. Mr. Speaker, on personal emoluments, the county government has put in place measures for timely processing of staff salaries and remittance of all statutory obligations and commitments. We have also established a county budget and economic forum as provided in Section 137 of the Public Finance Management Act, and their purpose is to work with the county executive on matters related to budgeting and economic affairs. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, what measured gets done? To improve performance and service delivery in the county ministries and departments, my government re-institutionalized performance contracting in the last quarter of 2022-2023 financial year. And we have seen the results of performance contracting. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, let me now turn to strategic partnerships and collaboration, which is an aspect when a governor like myself is delivering the county state of address needs to tell both the members of the county assembly as well as the people the sort of partnerships and collaborations that government has entered in order to promote development. To enable our people to reap maximum benefits as far as development is concerned, we resolve to work closely with the national government and other development partners so as to deliver transformative and sustainable development. The county government of Kitui, in collaboration with the Water Sector Trust Fund, is implementing 2 large water projects as a result. These are Ilimukuyu Dam Water Supply Scheme in Endau Malalani Ward in Kitui Sub-County, and the Chuso Rock Catchment Water Supply Scheme, which is Chuso Town, Mwingi North Sub-County. That's an example of the fruits of such collaboration. The Ilimkuyu Dam Water Supply Scheme is designed to provide water for 17,971 people and 54,237 acres of livestock. Further, the project will support small-scale household-level irrigated agriculture, thus promoting food security, while the Chuso Raw Catchment Water Supply Scheme will supply water to 16,120 persons in Ichuzo and its environment. This will be a transformational model of providing high-quality water harnessed from rainfall through raw catchment. Mr. Speaker, on water companies, the Kitui Water and Sanitation Company, Kituwasco, and the Kiampere Mwingi Water and Sanitation Company, Kimwasco, are supported by the county government of Kitui to pay the high electricity bills incurred through pumping water from Masinga and Kiambere dams. This is mainly because their tariffs are subsidized. The companies are, however, in the process of reviewing their tariffs, which were reviewed in 2011. And this is being done in collaboration with WASO, the Water Regulatory Authority. Further, the companies are faced with other challenges, including a non-depreciated pumping system and pipeline network. However, this is being addressed through partnerships with the national government for Kiampere Phase 2, for Kimwasco, and Masinga Dam Water Intake Development Project for Kituwasco. We lobbied the national government to revise the stored Umar Dam in Changwidia, which is located in Changwidia East Ward. The national government has already contracted China Jiangxi International Corporation to undertake the completion of the project at a cost of 2 billion Kenyan shillings. Once complete, the dam will have a capacity to provide 3,975 cubic meters of water, part of which will supply, or most of which will supply Kitui town. Further, we have also negotiated for the establishment of a construction site for the contractor in the Raka ward for the proposed Kenya shillings 425 billion high-grind force multipurpose dam located along the Kitui, the Raka-Nithi border along Tana River. This will in turn spur the local economy, that is the local Tharaka in Kitui, Rakanidi as well, and also Sikuru, Mumoni, and even parts of Chuso, as well as Bomeni, through creation of job opportunities and utilization of local construction materials. Thoke Dam, whose benefits will be shared by the 3 counties of Kitui, Machakos, and Makueni, is another major project of the cooperation between the Southeastern Kenya Economic Bloc, or SECEP, which is made up of the 3 counties and the national government. Phase 1 of these projects is at 89% completion. Mr. Speaker, we also implemented the Mesidia Enzo Isayan Water Project in Ikanga Chatune Ward in partnership with the Catholic Medical Mission Board, or CMMB, benefiting an estimated 3,000 people. Also, Mr. Speaker, in partnership with the World Hunger Hilfe, a German NGO, we implemented the Yongela Borehole Water Supply Project, gaining Ikanga Chatune Ward, benefiting an estimated 2,000 people, and the Busiani Water Supply Project in Ari Ward, that is serving an estimated 2,500 people. In the healthy sector, Mr. Speaker, the county government collaborated with the United States International Development Agency to install the 27.7 million Kenya shillings oxygen generating plant at Mwingi Level 4 Hospital as indicated earlier. And that was done in May 2023. In addition, we have initiated the establishment of the Kenya shillings 500 million Kitui County Aggregation and Industrial Park in a collaboration with the national government through a 50-50 matching fund, where the national government will contribute 250 million and the county government 250 million. The KIPES facility to be established at Kanyonyo along the Thika Mingi Garissa Highway will serve as a hub for collection, sorting, grading, cleaning, processing, and packaging of agricultural products with a strong emphasis on value addition. And this will be a game changer in terms of job creation and wealth generation. Moreover, the county government, in collaboration with development partners, has prioritized 5 key value chains, namely green grass, mango, sorghum, tomatoes, and local poultry, to promote agribusiness. Other initiatives include facilitation of formation of 40 savings and credit cooperative organizations, or SACCOs, 1 per ward, to empower farmers financially and foster a culture of saving and investment, and the development of 7 small-scale infrastructure investments for primary aggregation and value addition, as well as the establishment of 80 demonstration farms and learning sites across the county, and the establishment of 8 farmer-led irrigation projects with a total area of 800 acres with a view to promote irrigated agriculture. These collaborative interventions will benefit an estimated 40,000 farmers in the 40 wards. My government has also partnered with the Walkabout Foundation for the distribution of wheelchairs to persons with mobility disability. The organization has donated 113 wheelchairs which have improved mobility of our people, and they have already been distributed. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, despite our achievements, we have encountered a number of challenges in the implementation of our manifesto and annual development plans which are derived from our CIP. First and foremost, we have experienced frequent delays in disbursement of funds from the EdCheck. This has affected timely implementation of projects and programs. It has on occasions also affected prompt payments to our contractors and suppliers. However, this challenge is not unique to Kitui County, but cuts across all the 47 counties. To address this issue, the county government, through the Council of Governors and other constitutional institutions, are actively engaged in consultations with the national government to streamline the disbursements of funds to counties. Mr. Speaker, as you are aware, we inherited pending bills totaling 2.5 billion Kenya shillings. Out of these, 1.4 billion Kenya shillings was cleared for payment by the pending bills review committee we established in 2022. A balance of 1.1 billion was not cleared for payment because the pending bills committee said they were subject for verification, valuation and validation. Given that Regulation 42(1) of the PFMR requires that debt service form the first charge of the county budget, we have prioritized payments of pending bills in our budgets. These has inevitably eaten into our budget for new projects and programs for the last two financial years. Going forward, we intend to clear all pending bills in the subsequent financial years, so that we can dedicate our financial resources to our developmental priorities. Additionally, to avoid future upsurge of pending bills, we have committed to set realistic on-source revenue targets. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, when we assumed office, we found a bloated wage. Our current budget for the 2023-2024 financial year stands at 13.9 billion Kenya shilling, comprising 5.4 billion, which is at 9% of the total budget, going to recurrent. This contravenes going to the wage bill. This contravenes the fiscal responsibility principle as outlined in Section 107, subsection 2 of the PFM Act, which requires the county expenditure on wage benefits shall not exceed the 5% of a county's budget. To address this challenge, we have resolved to freeze recruitment of new staff, save for essential and technical officers. We will also endeavor to put in place strategies of raising our own revenue in order to comply with the law. With regard to future plans, Mr. Speaker and honorable members, my government will continue to focus on the implementation of key projects and programs aimed at transforming the livelihoods of our people. For example, in the agricultural sector, we plan to intensify training and support our farmers in adopting modern farming techniques through recruitment of more agricultural extension officers and animal health assistants. In addition, we will improve and modernize the Kitui Agricultural Training Center, or ATC, transforming it into a hub of learning and innovation by improving the demonstration farms, conference and accommodation facilities. We will also construct a borehole at the STC facility to enhance access to water. Additionally, Mr. Speaker, we will continue to offer subsidized tractor plowing services and repair the remaining 22 farm tractors, ensuring that all the 40 farm tractors are operational to serve over 10,000 farmers annually. In our efforts to enhance access to clean and safe water for our people, my government will going forward construct 8 samples, and I think the contracts for these 8, one for each sub-county, are just about to be awarded. And this will serve an average of 40,000 people. And we will also solarize 20 boreholes across the county through use of solar power as opposed to diesel-powered water pumping systems to increase efficiency and cut down on operation costs. We'll also drill more boreholes in suitable size with high water yield across Kitui. And we will construct at least 100 cubic meters more dams in various wards, as indicated in our manifesto. Going forward also, Mr. Speaker, in the early sector, my government will focus on initiating the construction of the Nzamba Kitonga Memorial Hospital in Mutito Kaliku Ward and continue construction of the Southeastern Kenya Renal Center at the Kitui County Referral Hospital and upgrade the Kanziko, Tiva, Endau, Chuso, Kase, Sosoma, Mitini, Tharaka, and Mianwani health centers to level 3B and install integrated health information system in the remaining 12 level 4 hospitals across the county. Mr. Speaker, other projects in the health sector will include, going forward, construction of a general theatre and a kitchen at Chuso Sub-County Hospital, completion and operationalization of a kitchen at Migwani Sub-County Hospital, completion of the stored female ward at Mwingi Level 4 Hospital, and completion of Mutomo Health Center's outpatient department block. Mr. Speaker, concerning our dispensaries, we plan to construct and operationalize Katumbi, Kwate, Gatoroni, and I'm sure members know where all these are. Katumbi is in the Sikuru, Kwate is in the Kuda, Gatoroni is in the Raka, Kilimu, Kimela, you know, is in Gomeni, Mutani, Uono, Mutani, Katuyu, Mukauni, Kangon, Zunguni, Kasango, Kadidhu is in the Chatune, Kanga Chatune, Fida is in Kivo, Kamani, Tuvani, Kwasonge, Musobo, Dua, Kimangao, and the Masaba dispensaries. We will also complete and equip the Kitui County Rifano and Mwingi Level 4 hospitals mortuaries and purchase 2 coolers for Chuso Sub-County Hospital mortuary. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, my government will equip and operationalize 13 completed maternity units in Chuso Sub-County Hospital, Malalani, Yanzu, Nyambani, Guni, and the Kauma Health Centers, as well as Tiva and Daumui, Koni, Itongolani, Iseuni, and Katilini dispensaries. In addition, we will purchase medical equipment for rehabilitation departments, other Kitui County Referral Hospital, the Mwingi Level 4 Hospital, Ikuda, Migwani, Kanyangi, Mutito, Chuso, and Kaui Sub-County Hospitals for occupational therapy and physiotherapy. With respect to the education sectors, going forward, my government will continue to increase funds allocated to the Propua Fee Support Program, including enhancement of the infrastructure component of the program in order to improve the learning environment through construction of more modern ECD classrooms and provision of teaching and learning materials. In regard to vocational training and skills development, we will continue to improve our existing vocational training centers and capacity building VTC instructors in line with the competence-based educational training and curriculum development assessment and certification council guidelines among other initiatives. In our efforts to improve urban infrastructure, we will upgrade to bitumen standards of urban roads within Chusiani and Migwani towns through the Dustless program, install and maintain integrated solar energy streetlights and IMAS floodlights in the various upcoming urban centers, construct stormwater drainage channels in Zombe, Migwani, Mutomo, and Pabonza urban areas, and construct capital paved pedestrian walkways in Migwani, Pabonza, Mutomo, and Kabati towns. In the road sector going forward, my government will, under the in-house grading program, grade a total of 1,600 kilometers of the county roads. That is 40 kilometers in every ward, and will also open 280 kilometers of roads across the county under what we refer to as a dosing program. We'll also tarmac the 1.4 kilometer ATC set Kitui campus to bypass road and install streetlights for the same. Further, my government will continue to periodically rehabilitate and maintain all our roads, as well as construct drifts, concrete slabs, covers, repair potholes, surface resealing, and graveling, among other works. In the border sector, my government is in the process of developing the Kitui County border policy to address the county challenges related to the sector, to promote sustainable practices and contribute to the overall development of the border industry. In addition, we will train 2,000 border riders, 50 from each ward, during this financial year, and facilitate issuance of smart driving licenses and 2,000 pieces of safety riding gears by the end of this financial year. Border operators will also be sensitized on road safety and proper use of personal protective equipment, e.g. helmets and reflector jackets. Further, to ensure that border riders work in a conducive environment, free from adverse environmental conditions like direct sunlight, rain and wind, my government will construct 40 border sheds, one in each ward. To boost trade and investment, Mr. Speaker, in our county, my government, in collaboration with the national government, will complete and brand the Kitui County Aggregation and Industrial Park, which will be popularized through the planned October 2024 investor conference, which we will be having later this year. In our efforts to strengthen the cooperative society sector, Mr. Speaker, my government will facilitate registration of 20 new cooperatives, constitute 85 cooperative societies, revive 20 dormant cooperatives, and carry out audits of 60 cooperative societies. Mr. Speaker, my government has acquired a 7-acre land for construction of stadia at Kivo in White Awards, because near the border in Mwingi Central, as well as another 7-acre land at Chowani in Kitui South. We will also roll out the Kazi kwa Vijana program, Mr. Speaker, in order to boost youth employment and wealth creation across the county next financial year and the year after. In tourism and hospitality, Mr. Speaker, my government will strive going forward to promote the county tourism circuit that has already been developed but not really popularized and marketed as required. And this circuit connects the beach tourism and the coastal region to the wildlife tourism at the Kitui South Kitui Game Reserve, which lies within the Savo Conservation Area, taking advantage of the tarmac Kibwezi, Mutomo, Kitui, Migwani, the road that connects to Mwingi, Sikuru, and eventually to the Mount Kenya tourism circuit via Mwingi National Reserve, which borders Meru National Park. We'll also seek, Mr. Speaker, to rehabilitate both South Kitui and Mwingi Game Reserve, as well as enhance wildlife conservation through establishing conservancies in conjunction with the Kenya Wildlife Services, and we have developed a memorandum of understanding for that. We'll also complete and operationalize Mutomo Reptile Park in collaboration with the National Museum of Kenya and the Kenya Wildlife Service. The Reptile Park features a display of various species of snakes and other reptiles. The site will also serve as a center for research, breeding, and snake venom harvesting. In addition, Mr. Speaker, we will organize 3 tourism hospitality stakeholders forum to sensitize and train them on investment and quality services. We'll also embark on marketing of key touristic attraction sites, including Ho Valley, Seve Shrine, Zabanero, Yanzuro Retreat Center, and important bird areas of Morning and Motito Hills. On environment, Mr. Speaker, we plan to grow trees in hills, markets and riverine areas, and to establish wild tree growing nurseries, rehabilitate New and Motito catchment ecosystems, and capacity build world climate change planning teams and regional operations at the Kitui town dump sites. On energy, Mr. Speaker, we will undertake rural electrification of institutions by utilizing existing high voltage infrastructure for maximization of electricity connectivity to 20 institutions and 1,000 households. This will be done through installation of transformers and low voltage lines in partnership with the Rural Electrification and the Renewable Energy Corporation, or in short, REREC, and Kenya Power. We will continue to install and maintain solar security lights in upcoming markets, centers, and all the 40 wards. On minerals, Mr. Speaker, we will construct and equip one central mineral value addition and gemology laboratory to enhance marketability of counter minerals and gemstones. On security, Mr. Speaker, we will construct, going forward, the 4 remaining police stations comprising administration block, OCS quarters, deputy OCS quarters, junior staff quarters, chain link fencing and gate, pit latrine and solar lighting in Kanzi Kusilisi, Noong, Gune, and Sikuru wards. Mr. Speaker, my government will gradually increase funding of CLIDIP to ensure equitable distribution of priority projects across the 247 county villages and 40 wards. This year, for instance, we increase the CLIDIP budgetary allocation from 412 million Kenya shillings to 690 million Kenya shillings. And I think that is next financial year, although here it is written easier. When we were preparing the fiscal strategy paper, we increased the amount of CLIDIP money. To boost the morale and performance of our county staff, we will endeavor to institute measures aimed at capacity building and training, budgeting, and timely promotion of deserving officers. We have already promoted 363 county staff, and we intend to promote those county staff are in the health sector, most of them, and we intend to promote county specialists, medical doctors, pharmacists, and dentists by 1st April 2024. We are also in the process of addressing any backlog of staff stagnation across all other county ministries and departments. Further, we intend to construct 2 2-floor office blocks to provide more office space for our staff in the next financial year. And in this regard, we wish to thank the County Assembly for approving money, specifically 15 million Kenya shillings, to facilitate the construction of offices for the County Public Service Board, who since 2013 have been operating in an environment which is not conducive to the work. And the contract, I think, by end of this month or late early next month should be able to be let out. Mr. Speaker, on the county investment entities, we mentioned earlier, we have constituted an internal team to reassess the viability of these entities. These are the Kikotex, the crusher, etc., and advise accordingly. And that team is supposed to present a report to the next cabinet meeting or county executive meeting, which will take place in a week's time. Mr. Speaker, owing to the unsustainability of such ventures, the county executive committee or the cabinet has a resolve that going forward, the county government of Kitui will not engage in commercial business. Our role, as captured in our mission, is to provide an enabling environment for investors, local and non-local, but not to compete with the citizens in the provision of goods and services. We are focused, Mr. Speaker, and committed to ensure that by the end of the calendar year of our term, every citizen, let me repeat that, we are focused and committed, Mr. Speaker, to ensure that by the end of our term, that is 2027, every citizen of this county will have experienced tangible development in all sectors, may it be in health, roads, water, education, agriculture, trade, cooperatives, energy, urban development, among others, which will change their lives. Every citizen, that's our promise. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, in conclusion, let me thank you for the steadfast unity and cooperation you have exhibited as we endeavor to deliver quality and timely services to our people. The responsibility of delivering development to the people of Kitui is squarely on the shoulders of both the county executive and the county assembly. The former U.S. President Henry Ford said, and I quote, "Keeping together is progress, working together is success." Mr. Speaker and honorable members, another renowned leader, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Winston Churchill, observed, and I quote, when there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. Let me repeat that. Winston Churchill was very famous. And I quote, when there is no enemy within, the enemies outside cannot hurt you. We must remain united and focused in our journey to deliver our pledges to the great people of Kitui. We should not allow detractors to derail our efforts to meet the development needs of our people. I need not, Mr. Speaker, belabor the point on the importance of pulling in one direction as a county government of Kitui, which is a county assembly and a county executive. If there was a time the county executive and the county assembly ever needed cooperation and unity of purpose, then that moment is now. Even as members of Kitui County Assembly continue to play their key roles of legislation, representation and oversight, we should always bear in mind that those we represent are yearning for prosperity and development before anything else. This can only be achieved within an environment of consultation, cooperation, unity, and cohesion. Therefore, in whatever we do, Mr. Speaker and members of the County Assembly, we should all strive to ensure that our people get their best bargain for the immense trust they bestowed upon us to lead them. We must and should not let them down. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, Lee Kuan Yew, the first Prime Minister of Singapore, who is credited with leading his country from the third to first world status, once said, "A nation is great not by size alone. It is the will, the cohesion, the stamina, the discipline of its people, and the quality of their leaders which ensure it an honorable place in history." These words of wisdom equally apply to our country. My great people of Kitui, I sincerely thank you for your continued support, for electing us, and for your continued support, goodwill, and patience as we strive to deliver what we promised in our campaign manifesto and our CIDP. Your steadfast trust in our commitment and ability to serve you has been a great motivation for us to work even harder to deliver quality services that improve the livelihoods and standards of living for you all. To quote American actress and songwriter Sabrina Brand, and I quote, "You can do anything as long as you have the passion, the drive, the focus, and the support." We have the passion, we have the drive, and we have the focus. But to deliver development, we need the undivided support of you all. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, elections were held in August 2022, and the people of Kitui exercised their democratic right by electing leaders of their choice. This is now time for service delivery, and therefore there is no room for premature politicking. In his final speech before he retired, the former Singaporean Prime Minister, whom I admire, Lee Kuan Yew, told his countrymen to be wary of the kind of people they elect and emphasize on the need to entrust leadership to the best they have and warn them against charlatans with the gift of the government. In other words, don't. Mr. Speaker and honorable members, we, the County Executive and the County Assembly, as well as the residents and well-wishers of this great county, are one people sharing a common destiny. We must not squander this chance to make Kitui one of the most vibrant counties in Kenya. Let me end by paraphrasing Ghanaian author Laila Gifty Akita, who said, and I quote, "There is power in unity. We must be united in heart and mind." And I heard, one Kitui, one people. Thank you, Mr. Speaker and honorable members. God bless Kitui. God bless our nation, Kenya. And God bless you.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Governor, for your State of the County address. Indeed, I'm very grateful for your address, which the members were eagerly waiting for. I could read their mood and I could see they were even not tired. Even if you had continued, they were ready to listen and listen to you because your address was on point and it focused on every aspect of our county government, and especially on your concluding remarks and the quotes which you have quoted here on the need for unity of purpose and the need for quality leadership. And I can assure you, Your Excellency, as the Speaker of the County Assembly of Kitui, the people of Kitui County elected quality leaders led by yourself and all the MCS. Honorable members,